hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all upside down. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deviants of Chaos, where our team has recently acquired a number of snakes,
Yep.
and you used magic on them, and now they have items.
Now they're items. Yep.
So, that book that you guys are going to read, it like grows, and opens up, and then eats all of you. Everyone dies at the end.
Oh no, mimic books.
Yeah, go on the way of Harry Potter.
Ah. Yep. Okay. So, what are we doing today?
Well, okay. Well, we just got finished with the swamp thing.
Yep.
Got
For
some
now.
Of notes, before I forget, this is one of the items you got.
Oh, yeah, the alchemy jug.
Before I forget to let you guys know about it. Anywho, Lithra is pawing at the device.
At the dragon breather device.
Mm-hmm.
Can she even use that? I'm not entirely sure.
Don't let her find out.
I don't think she has the hands to actually use that.
There doesn't seem to be any hand triggers on it. It looks like you just attach it to your back.
Um.
And it's possible it might be like other magic items that resize to their wearer.
Yeah, once they attune to it, yeah.
I mean, no one's really going to use it, are they?
I'm honestly surprised there's not more bickering. I'm slightly disappointed.
This is the item that allows you to breathe acid, yes?
Yep, spit acid.
I
Like
mean,
a black dragon.
I mean, wouldn't that make me a dragonborn?
Technically.
Fusroda.
I mean, it also costs an attunement, right?
It does.
Mm.
And it recharges on a 5 and a 6.
Recharges on a 5 and a 6, so it's just basically a worse Dragonborn's breath weapon.
I barely use mine.
Dragonborn's breath weapon is usually just once per extended rest.
Mm.
Yeah, and you said
How much
this
damage
would
is it?
At the moment I'm using the Dragon Breath spell if you don't have a breath weapon already.
Which is how much acid damage?
Let's see.
I should know this.
I guess it's 1d6, but if it's not that...
It's 3d6.
Wow.
3d6. Hmm.
Yep, 15-foot cone, dexterity save, 3d6.
3d6. Hmm.
The device tries to mirror the dragon in question more closely, so it'll probably be a line, a 15-foot line, or maybe I'm not sure how long.
It's a 30-foot line.
Yeah, I'll attune
Yeah,
to
probably
it.
something like that.
I've got 2 attunement slots, so I could see myself getting some use out of that.
So now
Okay.
we have a dragonborn that breathes a cloud of poisonous gas.
It's acid.
And
Also, really quick, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the fan in the background. It's like 30 degrees Celsius here, so that's around 90 degrees Fahrenheit for you Americanos.
Understandable.
So, what's it called again? Dragon Breath Amulet?
The Dragon Breather.
Alright, so... what's the specifications of it?
Let me find it real quick. Here it is.
So it does 3d6.
Right here.
Okay. So it does 3d6, and it's you said it was a 15-foot cone.
It's a 15-foot cone for some, and it's probably a 30-foot line for acid.
Yes.
Okay.
You'd have to look up the corresponding dragon to figure it out.
If you say it's a 30-foot line, oh, fine, I'll look it up. Acid dragon. Wait, there is no dragon. That's
Black.
Black. That's it.
You might want to go with like a black wormling or something.
Okay, let's have a look. The first option was adult black dragon, so that's what I grabbed, and it says 60-foot line that is 5 feet wide. I will check a younger dragon. Young black dragon.
Yeah, the reason I remember
30-foot line.
acid
30-foot line.
Yeah.
That is. Never mind.
Sorry. Yeah, it is 5 by 30 feet line.
I'm fine with that, by the way. Since the 15-foot cone does a cone, and this would be a line.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that in.
And the reason I remember all that is I remember another Dragonborn from a podcast who had acid breath. Anyways.
Alright, so Bar has the dragon breather.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question is, what are we gonna do? I guess first order of business would be, well, since we've had it for a while, let's have a look at that Undercommon book.
Okay. You pull out the book. It's still an Undercommon.
And I have a drow with me who knows Undercommon, and
Well,
a lizard folk who knows Undercommon.
Well, I already read it, and I don't know it, and I got nowhere.
So you read it and you got nothing. Huh?
Yeah, like, yeah, like the only actionable information I got was regarding that blood magic ritual to weaken it, and well, that lead has gone dead for the moment.
Maybe I could read it if somebody has the Helm of Comprehend Languages still.
Yeah, we should actually have that in storage. I don't think any one of us has been using it.
Yeah. Yes, I don't think any of us have that spell.
If only you had an object that could read books.
I know.
How about
Oh,
what?
wait. Hey,
I have a suggestion.
no, I got it.
Why don't we call on Indexter?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
He pops his head out of the book. He's like, "What do you need?"
Could you read this book?
Sure. It'll probably take me a night to do it.
Okay, thanks.
So he's reading the book. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go to bed? Or anything else?
I want to test out this new staff so much.
Arizal just comes over to Indra and he says, "Andra, you want to at least try and wrestle before we head off to bed?"
Yeah. I have been wondering who is stronger.
Out of character, we have the exact same strength and score.
Yeah, I know. It was in character.
All right, contested. I'd say that's contested athletics.
Or strength. I don't think it would make any difference one way or another.
I mean, one's +4 and one's +8 for me.
Same.
Hey, Wed, would it be Dex versus Dex or Dex versus Spell? For the end. Because it just says you use that, you gain it as per the Dragon Breath spell, but it doesn't say if it's Dex versus Dex or Dex versus Spell, or it doesn't list the DC.
I imagine the DC would work. Like this would probably work on your Constitution modifier.
I was thinking if you had a spell DC, it would probably use that.
Alright, I do.
But I haven't figured out what it would do if you don't have one, though.
Just something to keep in mind because, well, I do have a spell DC, but yeah, you should figure out what you want to do in there. Yeah.
If it works anything like a Dragonborn's breath weapon, it'd probably work off your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
fair point, but I think for now we'll just say that it works off of Bar's spell DC
Mm-hmm.
because it's magic and magic, so combination. There you go. All right, so contested athletics. Here we go.
Yeah, Ingrid slams your fist to the table.
I slid his fist through the table.
Blech.
Now,
You broke
please
the
don't be
table.
breaking our tables.
We can afford it. But yeah, Arizel's just like staring there with like his arm bent and hand through the table, and he just says, he looks at it, looks to Indra, looks back to his hand, looks to Indra.
Indra
You
winks.
think you went? Pardon?
Indra winks at him.
You think you went a bit overboard there?
Was it some kind of food?
Right. All right, give me a minute.
Overboard is when you push
Seems-
someone off a boat.
Oh, I need to do that. Oh, that's what it is. We need to do that again one of these days. It was fun
Desdemona
last time we did it.
Desdemona takes a seat and holds out her arm. How about you go around with me?
Sure thing, princess.
Good luck.
Hang on, what do you say?
I said, sure thing, princess.
Oh my god.
I slam her fist through the table.
Hold on.
Wait. Oh, it's a tie.
Well, she needs it, but one's a natural 20, the other's a 14 and an 8.
Yeah, I gotta say you just barely beat Indra.
And in the process,
What if I would? And
in the pro-
it's too late to go into a rage.
Already
Yes,
too late.
because the result has already been stated.
Damn it.
Too late.
should have called her countess.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
Before
next
you
time
go
I'll
breaking any more tables, I'm
princess, next time I'll put my back into it.
Desdemona smirks playfully at Arizel. I believe I have defended your honor.
Thank you.
Okay, before anyone decides to go breaking any more tables through arm wrestling, I'm going to mend this table.
Okay. You managed to repair the table. Innkeeper's like, oh, okay. That's good.
There, done. You're welcome.
Meanwhile, Bar sitting at his own table is going to look to both of his hands, and he's going to see how they're having fun pushing their hands against each other's hands, and he's going to bring his hands together and try and arm wrestle himself.
I don't think that...
One of his hands smacks into the table, and he then goes, ow.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Bar
You need
arm
another
wrestles.
person.
Bar arm wrestles himself. He appears to be losing.
Bar is bar.
Desdemona sees this and sits at the table across from Bar. You know, I hear it is best to arm wrestle when there's two opponents. When there is an opponent.
Oh, I see. I shall remember that.
Desdemona holds out her arm. You wish to practice with me?
He seems to consider that for a long moment. Do you wish to?
What?
Do you wish to?
Would you like to? That's what I'm asking.
I have no desire for or against this action. That is why I asked if you do.
Desdemona sighs. How about we test How about we test it?
Very well.
She then instructs Bar how to do the proper arm wrestling stance.
Alright,
Ready?
so, he actually briefly pauses before he takes your hand. Like, it's just the briefest pause, but there was a pause.
A little awkward. Doesn't like to be touched.
Okay. So athletics versus athletics.
Oh, athletics, I was using strength, plus 3
I don't think it's going to make a difference for either of you.
plus 3 to that, but, yeah.
Oh. Okay, it will make a difference for Bar then.
Yeah, I am actually proficient with athletics because I wanted a fighting chance
Okay.
for anything athletic.
In that case, Desmond, I'm sorry, you kind of lost. But not as bad as Arizel did.
So, what happens is, Bar's holding your hand, and there's a moment when you're trying to push his hand down before he goes, "Oh, we have started." And then he places your hand on the table and then says, "Do I need to put your hand through the table as well?"
No.
No, that is only if you put too much power in it. And it would be considered an accident.
That was a joke.
Oh. Yeah, Desmond really doesn't get Bar's sense of humor.
Wait, if it was a joke, you mean in whether you should put your hand through it or the concept of too much power?
The concept that I couldn't have put a hand through the... sorry. I
think that...
No, you broke me out of character. You broke me out of character.
I think we're both confused here.
What Bar says is the act of putting our hand through the table. I do not think I would have the strength for it.
Well, it's not advisable. Indra and Erisel have spent many a year honing their strength. So only they are capable of breaking tables like that.
I am sorry, but I am not capable of being insulted.
That's fine. Neither am I.
He sort of slowly frowns as if confused.
Then you don't feel insulted when someone calls you Desi?
Oh, I didn't hear that. There was a lag.
Then
He asked if you don't feel insulted when someone calls you Desi.
Oh. I find it an annoyance. Because Desi is also a man's name.
You mind if I call you Mona?
I've never heard it as a woman's name, Chef Indra.
Why?
A name should be reflective.
I actually really don't like the name Mona.
Okay.
No, that's why.
I've had a frustrating experience on a job I had for my father once, where I had to be disguised, and the name I chose for that disguise was Mona. Long story short, I almost got engaged that night, that mission,
Oh.
and I am not happy with it.
Okay then.
I had bad experiences with someone called Mona too. They made me go to bed at a reasonable time every day for an entire school year.
Persona 5. Okay.
If you wish to have a nickname for me, might I suggest Demona?
Demona. Okay.
A name should be reflective of the skills that you possess. If we were in my tribe, your nickname would be the one who murders.
I have a feeling it's a very common.
That would be
It is.
that would be more Indra's nickname.
I was going. Well, I thought, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, the full title would be The One Who Murders and Has Sharp Fangs and Black Hair, but I figured shortening it to The One Who Murders would be more apt.
Yeah.
Well, on that subject, I do have 2 other names.
Oh? What are they? That is, if you wish to tell them.
It's okay. My name, Kitai Hayashi, and if you translate it from the ancient yokai tongue, it translates to Hopeful Forest.
Hmm.
That's actually quite lovely.
And my mother, she would always call me her gentle fire.
I
Those are
love that.
Aw.
Those are
Aw.
lovely nicknames.
I wonder what my nickname would be. Everyone just calls me Gwen, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yes, you are already going by the nickname of Gwen.
Yep.
So, and Desmond looks smart. What would Gwen's nickname be in your people's tongue?
He pauses for a moment, and then he says, I'm not sure you would like it.
I don't need to hear it.
Is it Volga?
No, my kind just typically do not like the dragon, Wait, you're Dragonborn, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Yeah. My kind do typically not treat Dragonborn well.
Mm,
Ah.
let me guess. Lunch?
He shakes his head.
I'm still curious.
He pauses for
I
a
promise.
moment.
I promise I won't be offended.
Okay. So give me a second, cause it's a long title and it's gonna take me a moment to get it all out. Okay?
Okay.
I'll tell you guys when I'm done saying it. So, Bar tilts his head a bit and he says, very well. Our kind tend to call Dragonborn a rather different name. And as you are a green one, that indicates you are of the coloration that would provide poison.
Mm-hmm.
So your name would be the green rat that stinks of gas.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, out of character now, I'm thinking of those mafia movies where they say, "You darn dirty rat."
And then he turns to Fiona and he said, no, Indra, sorry. Indra, and he says, your name would be the one that kills, no, your name would be the one that makes, no, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out the one that has killed before they know it. The one that has murdered before they know it.
I do kill a lot of people, I think, without ever realizing it.
Yep, you certainly do.
That
That
does-
is
Sorry, go.
that is 100% true.
I think
That-
Lethra is curious too.
She looks at you eagerly.
He looks to Lithra, and then he looks to the group and then says, I do not think you will like the name.
I cover Lethra's ears.
Are you sure?
Okay,
you
go
wish to hear?
ahead.
Well, we've gone this far deep already. Might as well go all the way.
Lunch.
Hey, that's what I called it. Hey, that's what I called her dad when we first met him.
Oh, that brings me back.
Why am I not surprised? You know, that does bring up another question, actually. Indra, while you were away, how much destruction did you wreak?
Not that much. I was trying to be sneaky, remember? I mean, I did. I did torture that.
Fine, sneaky.
I slaughtered them very quietly.
Aerosol pauses at that for a bit. It just kind of takes in a deep breath and he says, "Very well then."
I mean, it's Indra. What do you expect?
Like, again, out of character. Remember how you found her.
Yep.
Does anyone else wish to know what my clan would have called you?
I suppose, why not? Do me next.
Alright, the sun-baked lizard.
Is it? And Aerosol seems like he's like trying to process that. Is it because I am red?
Bar nods and then says, also because your kind is trying to appear without emotion, giving you a dazed expression.
That is very accurate to Yuan T, yes.
And you are, in fact, very red.
And you are very red, yes.
It's rather uncommon for Yuan T, but you know how birthing processes are. It's peculiar.
He nods.
Indeed it is.
That is not to say that you have that dazed expression, but that is what your kind is often referred to.
Oh, I have no love for other Yuan T. You can insult them all you'd like.
Anyone else wish to know what they would be called?
I'm pretty sure if she were here, Hickory would like to know.
Bar would actually look to Hickory and, well, I would like for Hickory to be here for this, but regardless, he would look to the twins and then say the little ones would be the white lily and the gentle flower.
Yeah.
Well,
Certainly a lot nicer.
well, it's 2 for 3 on the gentle part.
Oh, in any case.
Well, to be fair, it seems as though lizard folk are very literal-minded, so
They
just
are, in
call-
fact, literal
They
minded.
just call it as they see it.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, Gwen.
I better prepare myself. Chances are Lysander is going to try again to mess with my head tonight.
You have the ring.
I know, but still, I like to be prepared.
Very well.
Does anyone else do anything other than going to bed?
Not really.
Okay. So Desdemona, you are aware that he tried, but he failed. I mean, I'm assuming you blacklisted him, right?
Basically.
Basically. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you are aware that he tried, but he didn't get in.
Yeah, Desdemona's smirking in her sleep at this.
The question is he going to try it on one of us now?
Probably
Oh,
me
dear.
next. Considering.
Oh my god, imagine him trying it on Bar.
I think you would break his brain.
But then there's me. If he tries it on me, I'd be like, I've done this kind of thing before. Stop it. This isn't my first rodeo. Okay, Andrew, you were saying something.
Nothing.
Okay.
I was going to say, if he tries it on Indra, he just hears the scream. He just hears nothing but screaming.
Let's see.
Well, he has nothing but screams and fire.
Well, he does have a second spell slot, so let's see if he tries to go for someone who goes for next. You guys provide interesting arguments for each of the circumstances.
Oh, and yeah. Never mind. Let's see what happens before I say it.
Okay, so I am going to roll secretly in between.
You're rolling a d6, aren't you?
I'm rolling a d something.
The ever elusive D something.
Yep.
Yes, the d something has made its choice. Arizel, it was unfortunate. Had a bad night. He got a nightmare.
Well, he has to make a saving
Oh yes,
throw
he has to make a saving throw. Yes, you got to make a wisdom save.
with advantage because UNT.
Yep. Have advantage against magical shit. Wisdom save, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 26?
He tried to make you have a nightmare, but it didn't work.
Elaborate on the substance of the nightmare.
Well, I'm thinking like he just like the dream, like you just start the reverberations of a nightmare, and then it just echoes off the brain and recalls memories and such. In which case, there would be something specific to Arizel, but he
Probably
seems to have
Desdemona.
succeeded.
Probably had something to do with Desdemona.
Or, the fact that he was, kind of tortured and he's got the big ugly scar on his back, but,
Mm-hmm.
He's used to this.
Okay, you wake up the next morning.
Everybody's had a long rest.
Everyone's all rested, including the one who almost got it. Didn't actually. No, that's not an almost. You passed it very well.
do not mess with a paladin's saves.
Okay.
I mean, I know I've mouthed off to you before about my saves, but seriously, don't step to a paladin's saving throws.
Bar is outside.
Gwen decides to go and check on Bar.
Yeah, and that's his saving throw. And that's Arizel without having invested anything in wisdom. His wisdom modifier is a flat 0.
Interesting.
Yep, proficiency and my aura of protection.
But Bar is looking at the sky.
I'm going to use Driftcraft to check the weather.
It appears to be a clear day so far. Nothing of interest.
No storms today.
Indeed. He turns and looks to Gwen.
She kind of eyes his face a little bit and goes, have you noticed that you've gotten a bit more speckles on your face lately?
Not really. I don't look at my appearance.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's nothing. Probably just growing more stuff over time.
Indeed.
Yep. Oh, Arizal comes on down, and I'm assuming everyone else is having breakfast.
For the most part. Gwen?
Yep.
And Dexter pokes his head out and he says, I finished reading it.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Do you want me to report on it?
Right. Let me get back inside.
Okay.
Bar,
At
you
this
coming for
point-
breakfast?
I have already eaten.
Okay.
He returns to looking up at the sky.
Alright, so, and Dexter, what you got?
So and Dexter pops out and lands on the table. And starts going over what he's learned from the book. He says there's quite a bit in there, but I don't think you're all interested in like that blood stuff and the other kind of stuff. So I'll give you what I
Summarize.
think you might. Yes, the summary. The book seems to mention some woman by the name of Tanama no May, and she was the main subject of the sealing.
First of all, Brain, it's pronounced Tamamo no Mae.
Oh, no Mae, my bad.
And second of all, that Tamamo. That's my mother's first name.
So they.
He's
So,
a- Go
so
ahead.
then I guess they must have used her blood.
It says it mentions that he says that the book mentions that a portal to the Feywild was opened to help take down the Tarask, but the location of the portal was explicitly not recorded for the safety of Tanamo, who used power from the portal to help seal the Tarask.
Wait, Gwen, didn't you mention a portal to the Feywild in the middle of a swamp?
I did. But it should be closed.
And yet we saw the animals acting strangely when we returned to your swamp. I'm sorry. I'm perhaps causing some undue stress. It may not necessarily be because of the portal opening again, but still, it's curious.
I mean, it's worth checking. If this is the portal at issue, then maybe.
Indexter continues after he has finished talking. The book also mentions that there were blueprints for the temple that was built on top of the sealing site. They were kept in a separate tome for safekeeping, but there were no details in there other than it exists. There are also some rumors in the book that she can channel the Tarask.
Well, we know that we know the veracity of those.
Yep.
There are some references. Go ahead.
Wait, what?
I think I might have used the wrong word. I was meant to say validity.
Okay, but wait, what?
Veracity.
Okay, but wait, what?
Ferocity?
No. Veracity.
Okay, debate. Okay, yeah. Debate synonyms all you want, but what's this about out there, Mother channeling the Tarask?
Well.
Oh, you weren't.
Oh, you weren't there.
Well, you remember Diana, correct?
Yeah. We killed her.
Well,
again, didn't we?
She came back.
And she keeps coming
Again.
back.
Oh, great.
Well, she invaded the temple with a bunch of golems and some of her little friends, and we fought them in the temple. Turns out.
Maybe, Arisdale, maybe we should talk about this in private.
True.
We don't want anyone else here to know.
Right. True. We gotta find some privacy.
Yeah, go upstairs.
Okay, so
Arizal does pop his head out right quick. Bob, we're going upstairs for some privacy. Do you wish to join us?
gathering tokens.
Desdemona's staying downstairs.
No, thank you. I think I will stay out here for now.
Very well then.
So everyone but those two are going upstairs?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happened was we fought Diana. The priestess there summoned astral projections of the Tarask itself.
Moved you over here.
Oh, okay.
And that doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Yeah.
Yes,
And pretty
but
much wiped the floor with them.
yes, she summoned different aspects of the Tarask, and it was a bloodbath.
Except we didn't kill Diana.
Like Indra, you need to understand how horrible this was almost to witness. It was like what you do on a regular basis, but I would estimate 1,000 times worse.
And where's the bad part?
The bad part is Malik wants that power for himself.
Okay, but I mean, how is that bad to witness?
This is
It
Indra
just-
talking about Arizal.
It just, for us, sorry, go.
She must have been holding it back. When she used it, she must have been holding back. If the Tarask really is as powerful as Ozul said, then that couldn't possibly he'd be all it could do.
Okay,
Indra,
Okay.
let's put it this way. We're lucky that it is currently under her control, but if it gets into the hands of someone else that we can't trust, the world is effectively doomed.
This is basically the embodiment of the apocalypse we're talking about.
Okay! Portal to the Feywild, then.
Pretty much what happened, I guess.
At least that's the assumption we can draw.
Anyways,
Index
that-
says I have more information.
Okay.
I wasn't
Do you
done.
want me to share the information up here or with the others? He says because he notices that Desdemona is not present.
We'll share it with them when we go back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
So, there are also other references in the book saying a certain Cyan Fox helped build the temple and visits it on occasion for maintenance. But there's no
Dennis.
more details about who it could have been. It's totally a mystery.
Dennis.
Well, it is the only Cyan, and he does the finger quotes. Cyan Fox, I'm aware of.
Yep.
So, we're gonna have to talk to him for information, aren't we?
Probably.
It appears we might need to, yes.
Well, you guys have fun with that. I don't want to talk to him.
Okay. Well, anyways. Wait, I'm not done.
There's more.
So, about Diana. We didn't actually kill her.
Well, I know. That's why she keeps coming back.
Yeah, but instead I decided to use planar binding on her so that we would come to a bit of a truce.
She is effectively working for us as an insider.
Well, working against her boss, more accurately.
Yes, because
like Indra's just staring at you.
we suffer no delusions that she will perhaps try to betray us once this is all said and done.
I mean,
After all,
she's a fiend, that's a given.
and, well, that is why I am here.
In any case, what basically amounted to me talking to her about was, we were both tired of killing each other and her getting herself killed over and over every time we encounter her. And I told her, why not just sabotage your boss? That would be way more fun. And she agreed.
Okay, I'm gonna bonk Desmona on the head really hard.
You mean Gwen?
Yeah, Gwen. I mean Gwen.
Ow!
Okay, have you snapped out of some kind of mind control now?
I was never mind controlled.
That's exactly what a mind control person would say. I bonk her again.
I'm being serious here.
Yeah, so am I. Bonk her again.
Stop it.
She pulls out her special clan's whacking stick.
Oh, actually,
Look, we were both sick of killing her over and over, okay?
Indra, it is difficult to believe, but this is indeed what has happened.
You're right, it is very difficult to believe.
Do you bonk Arizal next?
Nah.
No, she just continues hitting me over and over.
Bopping Arizal is just bopping Gwen over the head constantly like Homie D Clown.
It's like, ow, ow, ow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I live to provide slapstick.
Lisa was trying to stop Gwen from being hit by like trying to catch whatever's hitting her.
Too bad I'm not playing as Kagura, otherwise I'd do the Tom scream.
Alright, you can continue doing that all you'd wish, Indra, but however, the fact remains is that we do have a demonic insider. And yes, we do intend to get rid of her and make sure she doesn't screw us over once it is all said and done.
This is a terrible idea.
I am aware. That is why I am ready to smite her down once it is all said and done.
And what happens when she hands a bunch of information over to Malik and then just runs away and hides?
That is true. That is true. Well, I believe as far as we could tell. Well, sorry, I just had to think there for a minute.
I thought you cut out.
Nah, sorry, I just had to think. But yeah. Arizal says, we did discuss that. Well, I am of the opinion that she may not necessarily do that. Because, well, we made the argument to her that she has failed time and time and time again in Malik's service, so he is likely growing tired of her. And, well, what do you do when you grow tired of someone constantly failing you?
You banish them.
She likely knows now also that Malik is very seriously considering just getting a new demon, you could say. So we convinced her that in her own interest, she worked to, well, not exactly be removed from reality.
Again, we came to a truce. Please don't hit me again.
And
Indra bonks her on the head again.
Ow!
And you're sure that none of you have been mind controlled?
Yes.
Yes, we are sure. This is not like with that statue nonsense.
I used planar binding, for goodness sake.
And how long will that last?
24 hours.
Has it been 24 hours since Fantastic?
Yes.
We
Did
used
she-
planar binding to put her into a situation where she couldn't say no.
It was
Look.
used to persuade her into being a turncoat.
Let's put it this way. You know how we were able to sneak into that werewolf base?
He. I get what
That
you're
was
saying.
from that was from information she gave us.
And you do remember how Azrael was expecting us, right?
Yeah, but we still killed him.
Yes, we still killed him, but bear in mind, we have already killed one other brother before then. I imagine they all are expecting us.
Especially the one that's attacking Desdemona in her dreams every night.
Yeah, we should probably focus on him next.
She said he was a bard, didn't she?
I think so. Let's go down and talk to her.
And she says there's some more things if you want me to go over them real quick.
Go
There's
ahead.
more.
Yes.
Okay.
There are notes that racial breath weapons of things like dragons don't get reflected. A brass dragon participated in taking down the Tarask.
Can't count on that here.
At the temple will attack intruders, render any invisibility by intruders irrelevant, and otherwise hinder the intruders. And there's also rumors that there is a command word that allows you to take over the temple, but only a certain Scion Fox knows it.
Meaning, yeah, that is, in all by itself, that means Dennis is, and so, hear me out on this.
Domo arigato wendo roboto.
Okay.
Hear me out on this. Anyone think we should just kill Dennis so no one knows the command word?
No?
I believe that would be counterintuitive because, well, he provides us with things that we need. And his shop, well, we can't exactly just leave his shop unattended.
Indexer pipes in for him. He says, also, we don't know where the book with the blueprint has gone. It is possible that if someone hostile got the book, they could build a temple for themselves. In which case, that might be useful.
A major disadvantage, yes. I understand where you're coming from Indra, and it does seem as though it would be effective. However, just because you can kill something doesn't mean it is gone forever.
I know. That's why you made that idiotic deal with Diana.
It wasn't idiotic. I
And-
thought it was smart.
And let me tell you this as a paladin. The dead can be brought back, and the dead can be convinced to tell secrets. It is not as difficult as you think it would be. And for
Would you rather have to fight Diana again?
and for
Be
an ancient evil such as Malik, if we kill Dennis, he can simply find the body or bring the body back somehow, and then extract the information from the body.
Plus, why would you want to kill him anyway? He's been so helpful to us.
And he's the only one who knows a dangerous secret.
And we know that he knows the dangerous secret now. Which means
Okay,
we
I just wanted to
probably
double
should
check.
not ask him anything about this.
Just out of character, I had to double check. Did Indexter clarify his point?
Yeah, sure.
Basically, he's like, what if they make a temple and you happen to be in it, then that command word might be useful.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought you said like they'd make their own temple with their own command word.
Like, it would stand to reason there would be a different command word.
But if you're talking about Dennis, it's actually probably hard-coded into the blueprint somewhere. They probably can't change it. Unless they have someone as good as Dennis.
Okay, I'm going to
I know
go
this
talk
because
to
he
Dennis.
made me.
Right.
Why does
I'm
that
going to
not
go talk to
surprise me?
Dennis now. And also get away from Edger from punching me again.
Make sure to take someone with you at least, and be sure to explain it to one of them.
Okay.
Well, either one of the children or one of the two downstairs.
Right then.
I was under the impression the children came with.
Well,
I mean, they
they?
can.
Kitai did. I guess we could act on the assumption that Hikari's tagging along since Ninja isn't here.
Mm-hmm. So you guys moving down out of the upstairs then?
Yep.
You move back downstairs.
Desmond knows the system and mentioned Hildra. I am against having her with us. Her as in Diana.
You can see that Gwen has this
Unfortunately,
big
I was
goose egg on her
outvoted.
head. Sorry, you can see that Gwen has this big goose egg on her head.
Yeah, Desmond was kind of expecting that reaction. So she's surprised at how tame it was compared to her initial thought.
Here, we never speak of this again.
So, do we have a destination?
Yeah, me and the twins are gonna go talk to Dennis for a bit.
Dennis.
And as well as go after your bard next. What was his name? Lysander?
Yes, Lysander.
The one that keeps pestering you in your dreams.
Indeed.
Seems as though we were right on the money. Yes, we were thinking perhaps we should aim for him next.
His mansion is in the forest to the south, past the mountains.
I see.
Quite a trek, I imagine.
What?
I said quite a trek, I imagine.
Yes, but it's not too far from here.
In any case, I'm going to go talk to Dennis.
Okay.
He might have some information that might be useful for later.
Just be sure to stock up on anything that is effective against bards.
Effective against bards. I have no freaking clue.
For example, earplugs.
Don't we already have earplugs?
Arizel went out of his way to get everyone earplugs.
Right, okay.
And silence curses.
Which means I'm going to have to use...
I may also want to add. You might want to have something that is good against his charms.
Almost all of my spells are verbal. That's not good. Well, I still have Jelly 2.0 anyways.
So you go off to talk to Dennis, and you find him. And he says, "Hello."
Hey, we gotta talk.
Oh, about what?
And she proceeds to explain everything.
You explain up to about the temple. He's like, hold on a moment. And then he casts like some sort of spell, and like and the area is like encased in this black sphere of sorts. And he says, "Okay, continue. No one else will be able to hear us."
Okay, so.
And then you explain the rest.
We found this book, we managed to translate it, and it had a whole bunch of secrets in it.
Really?
Yes. And she continues to explain in further detail.
And he's like, And then when you're done, he's like, "So you're worried I might share the command word with others? Is that what you're saying?"
Yes. As well as if our enemies have the blueprint, and they decide to build a temple, would they still have to use the same command word?
It's very sneakily hidden in there.
Hmm.
You would have to be very good at making magic items to figure out where it's at.
And as it just so happens, you do know how to make magic items.
There is only one other person who knows of what the magic word could be, and that would be Joseph, but good luck extracting a secret from him. It's not going to work.
That wasn't exactly my plan.
He is very good at keeping secrets. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I can be good at keeping secrets.
I understand, but you are still easily compromised if stuff happens, and we don't want them walking into that temple and doing things. That would be bad.
Yeah, I understand. I don't want a friggin' apocalypse to happen either.
Yes, apocalypses aren't the best thing. Speaking of, I should probably check up on that temple at some point in time.
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything else you need?
Do you have any magic items that would work well against bards?
He thinks for a moment.
That would help protect us against bard spells.
He thinks for a moment. Edward, do you have any suggestions on that?
On what?
Magic items effective against bards? Since you know magic items better than I do.
Not really.
Okay. He says I can't think of anything at the moment. I will let you know if I can figure something out.
Okay.
And then he dismisses the black sphere and says, Anywho, I need to go check on something. And then he vanishes.
Alright, bye. Okay, he's gone.
Sane, that book was really, really old, right?
Yeah, I imagine it is.
And it mentioned Dennis?
It mentioned someone looking like Dennis. Maybe it was his ancestor.
That could explain it. But if it really is Dennis, then how old is he?
I don't know. Yokai are unbelievably old, as far as I know. That doesn't mean the two of you are old. I'm not implying that.
We're young by yokai standards.
You're lucky. Dragonborn don't age that. Dragonborn age pretty quickly.
Really?
Yeah, you only live to about 80-ish years.
Oh. He looks very. He gives a very solemn look at the.
I'm not going to tell you what my age is. If that's what you're thinking.
Just... You're not gonna die soon, are you?
No, of course not.
Okay then.
I'm not that old.
I can assure you she's younger than me.
She's 21. Well, 22 in this case.
Desimona's 336.
Yeesh, vampires. Anyways, we should get back to the others.
Okay.
Hey, you return to the others.
As you guys are coming back, Arizona's kind of catching Bar up on everything that that the book told them.
Alrighty.
So, okay.
Just so, you know, we don't leave a hole or anything. Like, Bar just walks and is like, what are you all talking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And Joseph is sitting right over there, is he?
Yes, he is.
I'm tempted to go over and talk to him, but Dennis did tell me he likes to keep secrets.
He did say he likes to keep secrets. He said he's very good at keeping secrets.
Yeah. And I'm not sure he even trusts me yet. Let's see, who's the most trustworthy person here who can keep a secret? That is a very good question. I mean, Arizona probably could.
Do you think Lether could?
Yeah, but she can't talk.
Hence why she can keep a secret.
Can she even say command words?
She shrugs.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. One of us needs to make a solid oath.
Arizal just stands up and he says, very well.
It's the idea you would do it.
And he's just kind of grumbling as he goes over.
Okay. Good luck!
Hello! Says Joseph. What brings you here?
Yeah, Arizal just tells him everything he can.
Privately.
Yeah.
I see. Unfortunately, I don't plan on sharing that information. But if you ever find yourself in the case where you might need it, go ahead and call me. And then he hands you a device.
Of course. So, yes. How's your weekend been going?
It's been going well. Lots of interesting things happen. People's own notepad and the bike rides in it. Lots of interesting things to record.
Good, because this is how our weekend has been.
Well, I
Hunting
hope your
vampires.
weekend gets better.
Hunting vampires.
Not exactly counting on it.
So, how'd it go?
He says he has no interest in giving up the secret, but if we are ever in the situation where he may need to give it, he said to call him. And he shows Gwen the device.
Oh, okay. That certainly makes things a lot easier.
Doesn't it?
Less of a hassle of actually knowing it.
It does, because honestly it feels as though we are just right back where we started.
I think this is a step in the right direction, at least.
a small step at least, but
Yeah, take what you can get.
I apologize. I must sound a little grumpy.
Certainly do sound grumpy. Maybe you should have a drink.
Maybe.
Has Bar been standing outside the bar this whole time?
He has not moved since I spoke to him.
Yep.
Okay, I need to go check on him now.
When I saw him, I thought he was dead, admittedly.
Does he still look dead?
Bar's just.
Lether jumps on Bar's head and starts poking him.
He looks up to Lether and then he picks her off his head and says, You require something?
She waves to him.
We were just worried about you.
He offers it back to Gwen and says, I am fine.
You've been staring up at the sky all morning. What's up?
Is there something wrong with skygazing?
Well, no, but you've certainly taken your time with it.
He just stares. Do you wish for me to stop?
No, not particularly, but, any for your thoughts?
The sky is very blue today.
It certainly is. She hands Bar a copper.
A copper piece?
Yeah, a copper piece.
He glances to it, but adds it to his pocket.
Like she said, penny for your thoughts. She figures he would take that literally, but...
Oh yes, I see. What is a penny?
It's a copper piece.
I see. That must be why you gave me a copper piece. Very well.
Yes.
He looks once more back up to the sky.
We'll be heading out soon. Just letting you know that.
Very well. I am ready.
Okay then. I'll go get everybody else though.
He nods.
And then she just awkwardly goes back into the bar.
Seriously, have you guys never seen a lizard sunbathe?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Seriously?
sunbathing.
He's sunbathing.
Have you guys
I mean-
never seen a lizard sunbathe?
Only
I have.
on
It's
the
just that
but
It's just that It's just that, you're saying he's looking up at the sky. I didn't really think to consider that he was sunbathing. Like you didn't exactly say he's specifically standing in a really hot spot or something.
Well, Brain said that it was a clear sky day. So,
This is
yeah.
true.
Anyway.
God, we're dumb.
He is a lizard, folk. Anyway.
Anyway.
Is he alright?
I think by lizard folk standards, he's fine.
Fair enough. So then, shall we?
Right. Have to go fight Lysander. That's his name, right? I'm terrible at remembering names.
Yes, I believe you have it. Indra, ready to break that twanger over his head?
Sure.
You'll certainly distract her from hitting me over and over again.
Just as Indra walks past you, she's smacking her hand with the stick.
Not the face.
Like, I'm gonna admit, Indra was only half paying attention this entire time, so she's assuming you're talking about Lysander. So if it's not, she's gonna be very disappointed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I made her angry at me, and that's not good.
But yeah, Arizal walks out and he says, "Hey, Bod. Sorry, hey, Bod.
Hello.
Ready to go fight a Bod?
He nods.
Alright, let's go."
He will follow.
Alright,
So,
let's do this. Elder Mansion.
you guys travel, and I'm going to ask this now. Who is going to be controlling Hikari?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you travel on the road. Let's see over here. You're over here. And you're heading in the direction you think his mansion is in. And you encounter some people.
Oh no. Hi, Diana. Fancy meeting
Just
you
I need to
here.
fetch a note. Story sections. She's like sitting on the shoulder of the bone claw. She's like, "Ah, we meet again." She holds
Hi.
her shush finger up when the NPCs aren't looking at her. As you can see, Malik has supplied me with a sizable group to rock you. You shall all perish. Oh dear, it appears I need to be elsewhere. And then one of the NPCs is like, "What? You're leaving?" And then she's like, "Oh, don't worry, they're really easy." And then she winks. It wasn't very clear who she was talking to, though.
Oh. Ah.
Nobody is looking, but Gwen is smirking.
Roll initiative.
Indra has the smile on Indra's face right now is just all teeth.
Yeah, it's become Christmas to Indra, huh?
Okay. Music is over here. We are playing this one. Okay.
I am so glad we managed to get her on our side.
Then, guys. So, that looks like everyone.
Yep,
Wait just
looks
a
like
moment.
Alright then.
If you can do me a favor,
Thanks.
Dream, don't be directly in front of them if you can. Like, if you can shoot them from a distance or from the side, that'd be great.
Well, I am going for my newest spell, which is Ray of Frost.
Well,
Are you within 60 feet of them?
I was gonna, with these three, I was gonna move a bit forward to get all of them.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Of note, Hikari has a passive perception of 19, and she is the only one that sees these two.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
I imagine she would tell us immediately. There are two others.
so, yeah, you can move a little forward. I was just letting you know in case you were charging right in there.
Right.
Okay, no charging, got ya.
I'm just gonna move.
So it's
2
the world's
feet.
turn. Nothing good just happens. Now it's Desdemona's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the 10 feet And then cast Ray of Frost.
On who?
This square here.
Over here? Don't recall. Is Ray of Frost a person or area?
It's a person.
Oh, first. I thought it was...
It's a cantrip, so usually single targeting.
So I'm going to freeze the archer.
The archer? Whatever did the archer do to you? Look at you? Probably look
Yeah,
at
she
you.
looked at us funny.
Yes, that's how so many people die. You looked at someone funny.
Anyways, Ray of Frost.
Especially if that person you look at funny is that guy from Fable 2.
I regret to inform you that you miss.
Rats.
Can still move.
I'll move back another 10 feet and call my turn.
Alright, so it's my turn. I'm going to step here.
Line, not cone.
What?
It's a line, not a cone. Unless you're
not-
using the other thing. Okay, you're using the other thing. Okay.
I know the breath is a line.
Okay.
60-foot
So-
cone should get all of them.
Let's see. So that is. I am missing a sheet. Just a moment. There's the sheet. Okay. The hidden ones make a dex save. And then archer. The wizard. Okay. Do you have any of them hunter marked?
I think that's an extra spell, so probably
Yeah,
not.
no, it was Hunter's Mark or Conjure Barrage, so I went for Conjure Barrage.
Okay. And the knight was okay.
Is the turn order not moving, or?
I am. Oh, I am.
There we go.
I am crunching things at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. You made your attack.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
You still have a little bit of movement left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
fine
move?
here.
Okay. It's their turn. And you're saying Hikari was very vocal about they're here.
Yep.
Okay, so they know that they are no longer hidden.
No, they're assassins. Jeez.
And then this one's going to fall back. And let's see. It's this sheet. He vanishes.
Ah, jeez.
As does this one. But you know they're there.
They're around somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So calling them out was a waste of time.
True, but you know they're there now. It's Arizel's turn.
Okay, if I move 30 feet here, can I make one of the... No, I cannot. Is Conjure Barrage a continuous spell?
No, it's a one
No,
person.
instance.
Okay, instance. Are you going to cast it again?
Nah. I just wanted
Nah.
to get a bit of extra. I just wanted to get some damage off on them while they were all in such an AoEable space.
Alright. 30. 60. That's my turn. No, wait, actually... Yeah, that's my turn.
Katai, what do you do?
I'm going to chuck a fireball all right in the middle of those enemies before Arizal gets too close.
You're giving them a gift? Of fire?
Yep.
How kind of you. I think.
Kaboom!
Maybe. I'm not sure. About right there?
Sure.
That'll do.
Okay. This one gets to make... Actually, I'm not going to bother that one. This
Okay.
one gets to make a dex save.
I think she's unconscious because I think Kitai is still wearing the
Oh,
ring.
yes. That does have Stealth Ring on.
That's fine. Let her live to tell stories of a dreadful defeat.
Let's see. And then the Bugbear makes the dex save. And okay. He's out. It's almost like someone chucked a fireball at them. Almost.
It's an explosion.
The wizard still seems unscathed, but the transparent thing around him is flickering a bit.
Oh, he's blurry? Yeah.
It looks like a shield of sorts.
Oh, it's an Abjurer. Great.
Is that all Katai then?
Yeah.
It's Indra's turn.
And I'm a rage. I'm a rush these two.
Okay.
Reckless attack.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to recklessly attack? Because remember those assassins in Gamark?
Eh. I can take anything they can dish up.
That's what I thought too. And I almost died. Oh,
Critical hit.
That's a double crit.
Is there a reason it's not like 29-29, but it's 29-28?
My sword also crits on the 19. Remember?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I guess this guy. I mean,
So the one up top.
yeah. So that's 31 damage.
31. He seems to be having a bad day, but he's still there.
Hmm.
Still have one attack.
And yeah, I'll hit that guy again.
Okay. You hit.
15.
That is. How do you want to do it?
And just chop his head off. Nothing flashy.
Nothing flashy. Just a decapitation.
And I think Indra has one more attack.
No, I do not. I use my bonus action to rage.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
The bugbear is unconscious. It's Ikari's turn. Unfortunately, the assassins seem to have stealthed themselves much better this time. So she doesn't know where they are.
Yeah, Bar is currently controlling her.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Let me have a look right now. Hickory. Yep. Okay. She's going to move 10 feet, and she's going to cast haste on Desdemona.
Ooh.
And then she's going to move 15, 20 feet back.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
So you now get to attack twice on your turn, Desdemona.
Speedy rogue.
It's Letha's turn.
Letha is going to make a perception check. It's 17.
Unfortunately, she doesn't perceive anything.
I'm
You
not
need
sure.
to remember, I explicitly had to remove proficiency in perception from her, so she
Yeah.
would have it pass the perception of 20-something.
Okay, and she's just going to hide in my coat.
But she could probably. She's not afraid of these guys. Did you figure out that?
What should she do? She can use the help action as a bonus action. So, who needs...
Becca, I'm getting a lot of crackling from your mic.
Oh, sorry. I guess she's gonna use the help action for somebody. But, she's not anywhere near any enemies.
Did you forget she can dash as a bonus action?
She can. But to where, I have no clue. Hold on, I need to move Ashman's token. She's just gonna go over here.
Okay.
Next to Arizona. That'll be her turn.
It's the... Oh, they're unconscious. Never mind. It's Gwen's turn. I was like, oh, an NPC gets to... They're unconscious. Never mind.
Yes, taking cards is a bonus action. I'm going to make a perception check now.
Okay.
God dang it.
You lost track of your hand?
No, it wasn't that terrible. I just can't see them.
I guess that's true. I guess if you decide to walk forward, you run into blah.
I don't want to leave Katai here. God dang it. You know what? I'm just gonna throw in Jelly 2.0.
You throw into the jelly.
And I still don't have its stat block.
This jelly?
That jelly.
You still don't have a stat block?
I still do not have access to a stat block.
You sure? Because it says it can be edited and controlled by you.
No, I still don't see it.
You need to make sure it's visible to her.
It's visible to everyone.
It also needs to make sure it's in her journal.
Can be viewed by...
Everyone. Try holding down Alt and double-clicking on the token. Does the thing come up for you?
Ah, there we go. Okay, now I got it.
Just so you know, that trick with Alt double-click can be done on any token.
Okay. Yeah. What is Jelly 2.0 going to do? It's going to stand guard.
Jelly stands guard! Okay. So...
The wizard's turn.
Abjur. The Abjur is going to cast a certain spell which requires... let's see. It's a... Indra needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I know what's coming now.
She's within 10 feet. She's within 10 feet of Arazel, so she gets a +4.
Oh, 13?
13, let me check. That does not give me the DC. Or that.
It should. I mean, if it's a standard thing, then it should be listed in his features.
Spell casting, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So what did you roll?
9 on the die, 13 all told.
A 13.
Yeah, I know.
Indra vanishes.
Oh no! She was vanished! Vanished to the ethereal plane.
Let's
that's
see.
not good.
Banishment is a, which means, and that's that much. Okay, it's the knight's turn. The last remaining knight. He is going to make. Actually, he's going to go over here. And he's going to make 2 greatsword attacks against the snake.
Against the not
Has
that
an
big
AC
snake.
of 2 high, and he misses. Actually, no, he hits your shield both times.
Mm-hmm.
The world's turn. Nothing good just happened. Desdemona, you are hasted.
I am?
You are
Yeah.
very fast now, yes.
Okay, I just got back from letting my dog out, so...
Okay, Hikari cast haste on you so you can attack twice.
Alright,
And move at double the speed.
Basically, yes, you can reach pretty much anything in there. Indra's been banished, so I would ask that you attack the wizard guy.
I go to the wizard.
I guess you use a bonus action to dash.
But I have haste. Does that mean I'm already moving at
Oh
double?
yeah. Oh yeah, but even then he's still a little bit out of range of your normal movement.
Alright, well...
You can still attack twice.
I attack with Ripper's Kindness with Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Ow!
You trip and fall on your face.
Ah!
You still
Going too fast. You
enough dash movement left to get up.
I
still
get
have
up
dash
with my-
movement to get up, yeah.
And
Yeah, I'll use dash to get up.
You're going too fast.
Yeah,
You're not
do
used to this.
do I still need attack, or can I?
Yeah,
or-
You have one more attack, yeah.
yeah, you still have
Okay.
your attack.
Much better.
Let's see. So that is a hit. I regret to inform you it is 2. Actually, wait, you can't sneak attack anyway. Never mind.
I turned off sneak attack.
Yeah,
The si-
there's no one
the six-
nearby, so my bad.
Yeah, I
16
know.
still.
Yeah.
16
six
plus
is-
15.
Well, he's not
Six.
undead.
The shield vanishes, and you manage to hit him. He's still concentrating on a spell.
God dang it.
I'm gonna
It
need
is Bar's
backup.
turn.
Alright. Let me think for a moment. Now, what just to confirm, you said that I can bonus action dash, yes?
Yes, yes, rangers are able to do that. Revised ones.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. And, I will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yep, I'll use my reaction to fighting style, fighting style, fighting style. It's gotta be in here somewhere. You know my fighting style. Disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, he misses anyway.
Okay. So
You
I get 2 attacks. I do not have Hunter's Mark.
Actually, wait a moment. She does an additional 15 because Ripper's kindness. Let's see.
That's back
But
again. The 15 radiant. See?
I forgot to take it out.
Okay.
Let me see. So, yeah, he still passes the concentration.
Alright.
Okay, that misses and hits.
No, that's my turn.
Okay, so that's this much, and he has to make a concentration save, which he succeeded. It's the turn of those things.
What do you mean, those things?
The assassins.
Oh.
This is why I got Jelly out. He's here to protect me. And Kitai. And Hikari.
So, assassin sneaks up behind someone.
Uh-oh.
Well, good thing. Well, it's a good thing Arizal is immune to most of its damage then.
And it's going to make a sneak attack against you.
Alert.
True, but an ally is still next to
No,
you.
just in case one of them tried to attack Bar.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is. So.
All right. Well, the critical is nulled, and any poison.
All right, that's true. So that would mean it's just. Let's see. Roll this. Poison is negated. And then there's sneak attacks, so it'll be. You take 21 piercing damage.
Oof.
And then he realizes that it wasn't as effective as he thought it would be, and he's like,
No, no. What happens is he stabs Arizal really hard, and then Arizal just casually looks back at him without even reacting to the stab.
He menaces him.
Yeah, and just
that's a noob. He fucked up.
yeah. He decided to attack the defender. Big mistake.
There's
Let's
still
keep
one more.
things moving.
Yep. Keep things moving. Yeah.
second attack misses. It's Arizal's turn. Poor unfortunate soul has landed on his porch.
So yeah, Arizal just kind of sighs, and he looks to the knight and he says, "Excuse me for a minute." He turns around and faces the, I'm guessing, assassin.
Yes, it is an assassin.
And he lifts up Lightbringer and goes to town.
Okay. That hits. And that is 7 damage.
Second level spell 3d8.
Okay.
Mike.
Smite!
Alright, second attack from Lightbringer.
Mm-hmm.
Third level smite.
I think you can only cast one spell at a time.
I don't think smites are spells.
They're a feature.
Okay.
Yeah. Divine smites are different. They use spell slots, but they're not considered spells.
They just provide extra numbers for the attack.
Okay.
I got unlucky on both of those, though.
Yeah.
Alright, how's he looking?
He seems to be okay. but he had better days.
Yeah, assassins are some durable boys. Weirdly.
What it isn't enough that they can go invisible and just basically like take you out, and without knowing they need to be durable too.
It's Katai's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use.
Wait, Luther is right there. Maybe
So
not.
the other way around Arizal.
Maybe not use that spell.
And the bugbear and the archer are out.
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna Scorch Ring the assassin then.
Okay. Those all hit.
Nice. Burn, baby, burn.
So much for that. So much for being durable. That's 21.
6,
Let's
7,
see.
8.
Okay. The assassin is having a bad day. He's just barely realized it.
He's like, oh.
Someone is banished. Bugbear's unconscious. It's Akari's turn.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm still concentrating on haste.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna fire up a shot at the wizards, I guess.
Okay.
Can she fire from that far away?
Yep.
If she
Okay.
takes if she hits disadvantage.
I can move forward 30 feet.
And you have a snake protecting you.
No, that still gives me disadvantage. I might as well stay where I am.
Okay. All the way in the back.
Anything else you can do from that far?
Can I have a second roll for disadvantage then?
Give me a second. So that's 60 feet. Yeah, I'll just do this another attack.
Okay, you hit.
And that'll be your turn.
It,
He is still concentrating.
God dang it.
yeah, it's an impressive. It's an impressive. Yeah, like he knows who the biggest threat is.
But as a result, everyone's starting to gang up on him.
It's Lethra's turn.
Leafer is going to disengage and go straight over to this wizard.
Oh dear. And she's going to
And-
attack him?
Yeah, she's going to bludgeon him.
Okay. That hits.
Death by 100 paws.
So she's using her tail.
He barely manages to succeed. And she has a second attack.
Ah, that's right. More bludgeoning.
That also hits. Oh, he lost it this time.
Smack! Smack! What is this tiny fox doing?
Indra appears back into existence.
And she's very annoyed that one of her turns got wasted.
Archer's unconscious. Gwen, it's your turn.
One more perception check.
That's insufficient.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to stand right here.
Does Jelly do anything?
Can you move over there? He can. But he's gonna stay right here and be intimidating.
He's not going to prepare any actions at all.
He's going to prepare an action. As soon as an assassin shows up, he's going to eat it.
Okay.
And he can attack from within 10 feet.
It's the Abjur's turn.
The archer's unconscious.
The Abjur, not the archer.
Oh, abjurer.
The wizard.
Okay. So he is thinking about things.
He just got smacked by a tiny fox.
Yes, he did get smacked by a tiny fox. Freaking heck.
Yeah. This is the bit where he starts to regret his life choices.
Let's see. That takes a okay.
You did.
And that's you and okay. Let's see.
Yeah, wizards, am I right?
He vanishes.
Oh, great! He has invisibility. Wonderful.
Even if he moves away, he still takes an attack of opportunity. It's just with disadvantage.
Okay, you three get to make your rolls against an unknown source.
Okay, she's gonna try and trip him. 17.
17.
Oh, geez,
Hits.
Bar.
Bar. You are going for him, but you managed to hit yourself instead. And, Desdemona,
Yes?
are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
You have sneak attack as well, but you also have disadvantage.
Yep.
You can't sneak attack if you have disadvantage.
Oh. 15.
That still hits.
Sweet. And I'm still on fire.
So let's see. That's
12 plus-
18. Okay. It seems like he's, from what you can tell, he's probably having a bad day.
But he ran off. Coward.
It's the knight's turn. He is going to make. That's not the knight's sheet. Here. He makes 2 great sword attacks against Arizel and lands only one of them.
Mhm.
And he deals a whole 11 slashing damage. I
Alright.
know, a lot, isn't it?
I mean, I'm hurting, so, you know.
The world's turn. Nothing of interest happens. Desdemona is hasted.
Okay. So,
The wizard apparently ran off and he's invisible.
okay, the bugbear is down, right?
Yeah, both the archer and the bugbear are unconscious.
Okay, so I call out to Arizel. Do you need any help?
Do you need help?
It would be appreciated.
Alright, so I am
He
going
says this
to...
very slowly because you're hasted.
Okay, so I am going to go over here and attack this knight.
Okay.
And
You
I
can
have sneak attack.
twice. You can attack twice with sneak attack.
And
You only get sneak attack once.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, god dang it.
Oh no! He manages to disarm you. And it goes. Let's see.
Might want to pull out that dagger. Desdemona's getting a lot of nat ones ends today.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You might want to draw it.
It flies 7 feet into Bar's direction.
Yeah, I don't think Desdemona's used to going so fast.
Yeah. So, since I still have one more attack, I am going to use a spell.
You can you use
If I
haste
can.
for spells?
I don't know.
Well, the extra action can't. I think it can.
Let me check.
I'm honestly unsure.
That action can't be used for a spell. It's not listed.
Rats. Then
Well,
I'll
if you-
just.
Well, you
If
got
you
that
can-
on Grand Creek it.
Remember, this is the rule that you learn when you're a sorcerer. If you can cast multiple spells in one turn, then one is a spell, one is a cantrip.
You can still disengage and grab your weapon.
That may be my only choice.
So, to be fair, it doesn't say whether or not the extra action, has to be used first or second. It only says you have an additional action.
I mean, it doesn't matter at that point. It's an additional action. It means you can attack more than once.
Yeah, but my question is, did she
Look,
use the
I'll
additional...
Google it. Can you use a spell as an action with haste D&D? No. There we go.
I'll just
Okay.
disengage and grab my sword.
Okay. It is Bar's turn.
First option, it might be wrong, but it's regardless, it's the answer that was there, so let's just move on. And
Moving on.
So I don't see anyone with my 17 passive.
Your 17 passive is insufficient.
Alright, well, I tried that didn't work, so who's alive over here? Are both of them alive?
The
Yeah.
assassin and the knight are alive.
Okay. I will
Yeah, they
move
both are.
here. I will activate my hunter's mark, and I'm going to Pontus this assassin. 1, 2.
Okay, the assassin has an AC of which is insufficient, and that is a crit. Don't bother rolling additional dice.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
So, Bar just sort of looks around for the wizard guy, then shrugs and walks over and just stabs the guy while he's distracted by Arizal.
Dead.
And then just wipes the blood off his blade and then looks to the other guy with just, the same blank stare he always has.
Okay. The other assassin is still invisible. Or still well hidden, at least. Let's see. Where is he going? He's gonna head in this direction. Arizal, it's your turn.
Alright, give me a minute. Alright, well, I'm, just need to quickly check a few things. Alright, so turn around to the knight. Knight, here we go. Lightbringer 1.
Okay, that hits.
Divine Smite, 2d8.
How do you want to do this?
bash him over the head, and it just turns to ash.
Dead. Katai, what do you do?
There is one guy
Alright.
who ran off who is invisible, and there's an assassin still around somewhere.
Well, do I have a general idea of where the assassin is?
The second assassin was somewhere to the north.
But that doesn't narrow down my options that much.
Yeah, they want to make a perception check.
What about the invisible guy? Can I perceive? No, I don't think. What about detect magic? Would detect magic find the invisible guy?
Yes. So what is the range of detect magic?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I'd probably be too far away then. Yep.
Prepare to roast the next hostile that appears?
Sure.
Do you have a particular roasting method you are?
I'm gonna firebolt the first thing I see.
Okay. Indra, it's your turn.
I spent a full turn being banished, so my rage has died now. So I'm just going to stab the first thing that comes into stabbing range.
Okay. Bugbear's unconscious. Hikari! Oh, right. Lala, you're in charge of Hikari
Oh,
at the
right.
moment.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm Hickory. So I can't see anyone alive, can I? Alright, I am going to move 30 feet, and I'm gonna hold my bow action for when the assassin appears.
Okay.
I'll also roll a perception check.
Don't think you can hold an action and roll a perception check, but your perception check succeeds, and you see something over here.
But people have been rolling perception checks and then attacking.
Ah.
I was just saying I'm also rolling a perception check.
Okay.
So I see them?
Yes. You see that they are over here.
Alright, in that case, I'm not going to hold an action. I am going to... So
Baby the baby.
they just went, didn't they?
Yeah, they went a while ago.
I need to mark off haste as well. I'm gonna use the spell it is magical, their invisibility, isn't it?
The assassin is using mundane methods.
Okay. Because I could have sworn you said it was magical. Might have been the wizards.
The wizard is magical.
Okay. I am going to... Yeah, I'll use heat metal on him.
That's evil.
Let's see, that is a con save. Which he managed to succeed. Actually, wait. He's wearing leather armor.
He has a metal weapon though.
This is true. Which she is still holding on to.
It burns.
He manages to stifle the cry of pain. And remain hidden. Ish.
But now people know where he is.
And Hickory's
By the way, that breaks haste, so Desdemona can't act this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, sorry, Desdemona. But yeah, Hickory's gonna point them out.
Okay.
Gonna be honest, haste was not serving Desdemona very well anyway.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
like a
I-
shot.
It's Lether's turn.
Letha is going to try and sniff out the wizard. And she has
Okay.
advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and scent. That does nothing.
Just a moment. I'm thinking. You know, with invisibility. You know what? I'm gonna say she's probably good enough at smelling that she does notice that he's south of her.
What
What does she do?
Like directly south?
Yes, directly south.
Okay, she's going to try and run directly south until she bumps into something.
She bumps into him about here.
She barks incessantly.
Archer is unconscious. It's Gwen's turn.
Okay, I see the assassin, but then there's Letha just putting up a storm over there. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Can it reach that far?
I'm actually going to teleport over here and then cast Dispel Magic.
Aha!
That was one of my hidden paths. It's like,
He is no longer
Ooh.
invisible.
hi! You're going to die.
He looks at the little fox. He's like, "You are troublesome."
Bark!
Yeah, she barks defiantly at him.
Okay. The snake is going to go. Meanwhile, Jelly 2.0 is going to constrict this assassin.
Okay, that is unfortunately a miss.
It still has a bite attack.
Ow! Ouch! 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 Let's see. That is a piercing.
I basically eat his leg.
Yeah. His cry of pain is most definitely not stifled. You can definitely hear him. Ah!
He's being attacked by a giant snake.
So, yeah, that knee. Unfortunate things. It's the Aperture's turn. He looks around, he's like, this isn't ending well.
You're...
And then he vanishes.
Really? He's using Misty Step?
He's using Dimension Door, I think.
Oh.
Can I wait? Is I don't think he's in range.
What's the next spell?
Yeah.
You gonna try to counterspell?
No, he's not in range. Never mind.
What is the range of counterspell?
It's 60 feet.
and he's 80.
Oh, for Hikari, okay.
Yeah.
She's the counterspeller of the team.
That's right. The knight is dead. It's the world's turn. And chaos strikes.
Oh, jeez.
So at some point in time. Desdemona is done. It's Bar's turn.
Alright. Well, Bar is gonna look around for any enemies. And then he's gonna go for the enemy here. Bonus action. Actually, hold on a second. If I bonus action, I won't be able to move my... okay. Yeah, bonus action dash and 1, 2.
Okay.
Ignore the hunter's mark. I didn't transfer it.
Those both hit.
Okay,
Let's
15
see.
damage.
50.
He seems to be. Well, he seems to. HP wise, he seems to be okay, but his knee, yeah, he's having a bad day. The
His leg
assassin is like, what the heck? He goes to make a short sword attack against you. And manages to hit you once. But on the second attempt, his heat-metal sword breaks in half. Chaos strikes.
It bends in half.
Well, rip.
His first attack does 6 piercing,
Okay.
and then you need to make a con save.
I am resistant to poison.
Okay, you still need to make a con save, though.
I'm pretty sure I am. Let me check.
If you're resistant, you take reduced damage.
Yeah, I'm just, I swear, I'm just thinking, because I swear lizard folk have resistance to poison.
Okay. The raw damage poison is 25. You take half on a success, and you failed.
Can't see it anywhere, though, so I'm just gonna take the full damage. I'll look it up later.
Okay.
So what was the damage?
25 poison.
Okay.
Oof.
Is that all?
Yes, he is very displeased that his sword is now in 2 pieces.
And, I mean, also that his leg got eaten. I imagine he's not...
Yes. Okay, yeah, he's probably more displeased about the knee, but there's not much he can do at the moment. Arizal, it's your turn.
Yep, muscling over on here, and I'm... these things are stupid, but I'm going to use one of my javelins.
Okay. Keep in mind he is prone, but even then you still hit him. Can you smite with a javelin?
It's got to be a melee
No,
attack.
It needs to be
Okay.
a melee.
Okay.
And I would use my second attack, but you can only draw a weapon free action 1.
Okay. So you don't throw another one yet then?
I drew the weapon. Like I already drew the javelin. That's my free action of drawing a weapon. I can't throw another javelin.
Okay. It is Katai's
Attack.
turn.
Yeah, extra attack does work with javelins.
Okay, do I
It
know?
does.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. Let me just get that done right away.
Do I know
That
which
missed.
direction?
What was it, Katai?
Do I know which direction he used Dimension Door?
It didn't look like Dimension Door. It looked like Teleport.
Oh,
Good luck finding him.
fantastic. Okay, then I'm just gonna.
Hmm.
Is the assassin still kicking?
He theoretically yes. Figuratively, yes. Literally, no, he can't.
I'm just gonna firebolt him.
He is prone.
So you send out a firebolt and you incinerate his head. Dead.
He has a ring that prevents it, remember?
Alright. Not yet dead.
He gets to
would-
live with only one leg.
He almost. Well, he would have died. It looked like it totally would have destroyed him, but you have that ring.
Those critical hit effects expect for actual weapon damage too. Anyway, so
Anywho, let's see. Do. That seems to be all of them.
And the wizard got away.
With that, Arizal sighs and he says, "May I be honest with everyone?
Yeah.
I am noticing a startling amount of invisible enemy we have been facing as of late."
Yeah, we should do something about that.
That's been going on for a while, actually.
Well, I have a way of fixing it. I have a...
Didn't we get a lantern of revealing?
That we
yes,
did.
you did.
And that is what Arizal is doing right now. Gwen, may I please have the Lantern of Revealing?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go.
And the alchemy jug?
Sure.
Not sure what you want with that, but
To produce
Gwen.
oil.
Oh, I see. Gwen, quick question. You can scry on stuff, right?
Yes, I can. It has its limitations, though.
Maybe scry on a little runaway. Yeah, you might be off to report something important or something.
Let's see here. If I have met the target firsthand,
Which you have.
He has 0 to his. He has 0 to his saving throw.
And what's the DC?
The DC is 16.
16? Unfortunately, he passes.
Oh. He is
All
a
you know
wizard.
is he's not here anymore.
Maybe try scrying on his. Maybe try scrying on his clothes. Then something that can't try to resist.
You know, I can
Scrying
only
takes
do
10
this.
minutes to cast for reference.
I can only do. Yeah, I can only do this so many times, Indra.
And while you were working on casting the first one, someone comes back. She says, "See, they were easy, weren't they?"
One of them
Noose.
got away.
Oh. Which one?
The wizard.
The wizard? She thinks about it for a moment.
You should
You
kill
might
him
be-
before he tells of your Mike tells of your involvement.
She thinks of where he might have gone. And she says, maybe he teleported to Haven. That's probably my best guess at the moment.
Why would he go there?
She says, would you think of looking about there?
No.
No, because the place is essentially hostile to well, his kind, I imagine.
Well, he's a human. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I hear you are looking for Lysy then.
Yeah, Lysander, right?
Yes. Well, something you might want to know. He moved to a different location.
Oh, okay then.
Just a moment.
That makes sense. Desdemona knows where they're all hiding, so... Plot pieces, where is it? This. Okay. He holed himself up in Iskavia Mansion. It was his idea that some of his siblings should scatter themselves a bit further away from the Helllands to make them more difficult to find. About 20 years ago?
And yet we found 2 of them at their old haunts.
Guess some of them didn't want to run?
Well, to be fair, one was insane and the other one had the the size of the sun.
What was that? Ego the size of the sun? Is that what you said?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Arizal, you're fully healed.
Okay.
Do you have a... she hops down from her bone claw and says, do you have a map? So I can point out where it's at.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
we
I
do.
have a map.
Okay. She says it is over here.
Oh, that's
That is very near Fenway.
Do-do-do-do-do.
it's all the way back in Phandalin.
Well, seems as though we're taking a trip back to Homidia for a bit.
Well, thanks for the information, and
Mm-hmm.
try to find that wizard and, you know, do whatever.
I'll see what I can do to him.
Kill him, erase his memories, whatever.
Go have fun.
She climbs back up on her one claw and says, "Goodbye." And she is like
Bye.
one of those gentlewoman, noblewoman ways or something. And then she leaves.
Yes, I know, you hate her as much as everyone else does. But she has her uses. Anyways, I'm going to get Jelly 2.0 back before he completely devours this assassin.
You go to do that and the assassin's gone.
No,
But you
wait,
still
he had a
have
bird. So is the snake. No! Jelly, no, it just got me back!
Well, you gave him instructions to eat him, didn't you?
Basically, attack anything that gets near.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put down this bugbear real fast.
And I'm gonna take care of the archer.
Now that you're no longer slowed. Okay. And
Arizal gets the device to return to Homidia ready whenever
What the heck?
everyone's done.
This is so I can total them more easily.
Do I
okay.
have advantage since the archer's out?
I'm just gonna say you just succeed.
Yeah, he's like there. This isn't combat.
Like it's an automatic critical hit.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, this isn't combat. You can take your time to line up your dagger with the guy's throat.
Okay.
Well, where did my snake go?
You unsummoned him, didn't you?
I have
He's
not
attacking.
unsummoned him yet.
Oh, my bad. I'm
Because he-
unsummoning him.
He came back?
Oh, you didn't unsummon him, so I unsummoned him.
Yeah. But he's gone.
The assassin was... Yeah.
So he
I don't
eventually...
think Jelly wouldn't have done it.
This jelly would have done it.
Okay, yeah, so the assassin's gone.
He's eaten.
So either this is indeed a new jelly, or Ellie's gotten some serious anger issues from the new ash snake DNA.
Probably.
I mean, to be fair, dying and then coming back, you'd probably be a bit angry too. Actually,
I
Indra's
know.
already done that.
And Indra is still the regular amount of angry, so
I mean, she's kind of always like that anyway, so there you go.
Yeah, Jelly 2.0 is now an angry danger noodle. My edgy danger noodle.
between that and the dragon scale armor, I think Gwen's current picture is well and truly out of date now.
Yeah, it is. I need to fix that eventually.
Alright, well, everyone gather around. Seems as though we're heading back to Hondia.
Alright then. Also, I unsummoned Jelly.
Okay. Just a moment. I am adding numbers. Jelly turns back into a stick.
Okay.
That badass looking wood carved stick. I'm
I
sorry
know,
I'm
I
still
did
on
that.
that. I'm sorry I'm still on that. It's just such a really cool design.
I'm glad you like it. It's a
Let's
redesign.
see. I need to summon a city. Just a moment.
I think we're at time though, so we can wait.
Yeah, so we are at time. I guess we can wait. We can wait until next session then.
We can wait till next
Yeah.
session.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, thank you all for coming. We'll see you next week, everyone. Have a
Bye.
wonderful,
Bye.
wonderful
night.
day. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a